Speedy, I think this is the first time we've talked to you since you've been in Arizona.
Yeah.
How do you look back on the last couple of years?
I look back on a couple years, just doing what I'm doing, being a teammate, just waiting on my turn. My turn is finally here now. So of course, I'm gonna excel, exceed through it with my teammates and my brothers around me. So
What do you take away from playing with guys like Michael Wiley and DJ Williams?
I just take away the leadership, how they just moved around the building, and they was always here, always active, always present, and just how they attacked it, practice, how they attacked it, the games, how they attacked it, the meeting rooms, how they studied, how they watched film, just all of it. I try and take each of it from each and all of us, Jonah too, DJ Williams, all of them. We all learn from each other. So now it's just helping me out. So
Alonzo Carter was saying that he thought that San Jose State had
yeah,
you, and you had a San Jose State as a finalist.
yeah,
So obviously you had a close connection with him.
yeah.
What can you say about the relationship that you guys have?
Me and Coach Zoe go back from my junior year of high school, so he's always been a good coach as far as being when he was at San Jose, just how he was keeping me on my feet, far as with my grades, knowing what I want to do with football, and just being there, teaching me and my family this whole process. It was just amazing getting recruited by him, and now that he's here, it's just even amazing. We get to actually build it even closer. Now it's not from like a phone; it's now in person with him together. So we just meeting with each other, always talking about life. Of course, plays, film. So it's just getting better.
And when you heard that he was going to be the running back coach at Arizona, what was that moment like for you? Just seeing everything come 360.
It was crazy because of course I wouldn't expect Coach Zoe to be here. I thought he was going to stay at San Jose, of course, but the fact that he did come here just made it easier. I'm here. I didn't leave, so that tells you a lot how close me and him are, and why I wanted to stay here and get working with him.
Brandon, how was your first year at Arizona? What did you take away from that experience?
Honestly, I would say my first year was a year of humbleness, a year of growth. Being able to sit back and see so many different, I would say, NFL caliber running backs coming from small town. It wasn't really a lot of talent, so being able to sit back and observe the different talents, the different body types, everything, the leadership that we had in the room last year, being able to sit back and observe all that, take everything in, and make it my own, and go back and be the best teammate I can be. I feel like last year was a year of growth.
Can that be a little difficult because growing up you've kind of always been like the guy,
Yeah.
and being able to take a back seat and watch
Yeah.
some of those guys? What was that like?
No, most definitely. Coming from small town, small dirt town, Palmdale, I was the guy since I was 7 years old. So being able to sit back and take the coaching, take the harshness, take everything that came with it, the good and the bad, being able to accept it and move forward is. I feel like it was very difficult, but challenges are to be overcame, and that's what I did.
So,
Jordan, can you maybe break down a little bit about how the decision went to stick with Arizona when you have this situation, you sign with the staff, and before you even get here, they're gone? Like, how does that go about?
It was fine because like the whole staff from San Jose were they already like offered me same time Arizona offered me, so I kind of met Coach Zoe way before I met the other coaches, and during like my decision progress when I was in Hawaii when they're talking about if I was gonna stay or leave, I stayed committed because my relationship with Coach Zoe.
Was it distracting out there preparing for this game? And like I don't even know who my coaches are.
Oh nah. Football. Always come to ball. You never, you let those things play out. See how it comes in the end. But it was, I had to worry about something else. Game day, because right at that moment I was with another team, so they was depending on me to play, have fun with them. So after that, then it came to those decisions. But when I was out there in Hawaii, I stayed focused.
For all three of you, in high school, I imagine you guys were probably getting like almost all the carries for your team. College, that doesn't really seem like it's a thing anymore. It's spread it out. That's how it was here last year, and most teams, San Jose did that and all that. How do you fit with that, where you know that even if you are an important person, you may not be on the field for more than half the plays?
I'll
I
go
mean,
first. You got it first?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I feel like that comes building our brotherhood on and off, like off the field, the bonds, the talks, everything like that. It doesn't matter who's in. If Speedy's in, everybody's cheering, go Speedy. If I'm in, go Brandon. If Jordan's in, come on, Jay, bust one, come on, score. So, I mean, for us, I feel like it's the bond we build before we go, start practicing, the bond we build off the field that allows us to, root for each other and love on each other when we're on the field.
Back to your question, I would say it's just, again, like, you want to be available. So, of course, in high school, you getting the ball every play. That ain't it ain't gonna end well for you if you're trying to go to the NFL. So you kind of want to be available as well. So, like he said, it just comes with growth and understanding that you kind of need to take less reps so that you can be available if you want to have an extended career. So that's just how that goes too.
Stevie, are you a dad?
Yes,
What's your son's name? Daughter's name?
daughter, Ramaya, she's 10 months.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
And what's it been like being a father?
It's been amazing because, of course, I wouldn't say I took everything for advantage. I mean, for granted, but it's just I didn't really understand what was going on as far as with my life. Like, I was just going through the motions, if that makes sense. Like, now I'm able to sit back and really think like, okay, I have to do this for somebody. It's not about me no more. And that's just how it's been, knowing that it's not about me no more. It's not about the baby mother. Nobody, it's about the baby. And that's just how it goes. So, I mean, it's been very great being a dad. So.
A lot of late nights? Or?
Nah. So she has a bedtime. So she goes to sleep very early, around 9-10 p.m. And that gives me and the mother time to sleep as well and get up and get ready to work the next day.
I always wondered, what's your connection to Snoop Dogg?
So I've been knowing Snoop Dogg since I was probably like 6 years old. We always played against each other. It's called the Snoop League, which you guys know. And he always wanted me on his team, far as like his team. And my father didn't want me on his team because we consider his team a cheat code team. Like, he had all the good guys around California. So we just didn't want to go that route because we just felt like it wasn't like, nah. So I ended up always playing against him. And then, like I said, he always wanted me on his team, which made him and my father bond very closely or whatnot. And then ever since then, I've just been like a uncle to me, for real, teaching me, talking to me. Like, he still talks to me to these days. Like, we just talked probably like a month ago. So it's like, yeah, so.
Did you have that same mindset in your recruitment, trying not to go to a cheat code team, or was there something that you wanted to try to help build up?
Yeah, that's why I came here. That's why I came here. Just I really didn't know anything about Arizona, of course. And when I first heard about him, knowing that Noah was committed here, I played against Noah my whole high school careers. Jacob Manu played against him my whole high school careers. T-Mac wasn't committed yet, but just knowing that he had some heart here, it was just like, man, why would I go somewhere that's already kind of been good rather than come here and let's make it good. Let's make Tucson better again. Let's make it what it has been, what it's used to being. So that was my mindset on my recruiting, and that's why I came here.
Quali, before you came in, a couple of these guys were mentioning just the connections they'd had with Coach Carter even before he became the coach here. Does that not surprise you to hear that he just knows everybody and has a link to everyone? Is that kind of how he got you to Utah, from Utah Tech over?
Yes. My senior year of high school, I actually met him at my state playoff game, but like we just talking, but he didn't offer me. So he knew of me before I entered the portal after Utah Tech. So, but I think he know everybody in California. Like, he just, I promise you, if you ask him, like, he knows Coach Carter or knows of him. But yeah, he just know everybody. I was talking to Speedy. He was like, he knew Coach Carter before. So yeah, he just know everybody. He have a lot of connections.
Is there a significance behind your name, Quali?
No, my parents got it from a song.
What song?
I forgot, but it's just my dad said he got it from a song. He just liked the name, so
Okay.
Stop. Yes,
it's just yeah.
And then your growth as a running back, how would you, I guess, self-assess yourself, and how do you think you're going to impact Arizona's offense?
I'll say my whole career, so I went to Utah Tech before San Jose. So I went to FCS school for 3 years. In the first 2 years, I was always behind somebody. And I felt like they really taught me how to be a complete running back. And I felt like my last year at the FCS school, like, I was almost a complete running back, but like I just felt like I needed more exposure. So that's why I went to San Jose. And I just felt like being behind Kyrie, the running back over there, I just felt like he taught me a lot of things I didn't know. And I just felt like being behind those certain guys really helped me in the long run because I still have an extra year. Now I'm being the older brother to these guys right here. So I just feel like all those years are just grateful.
Played against Ja'Cory, you know, last year. What can fans expect from him? You know, he's able to join the running back room.
Oh, he's just a hard runner. He's fast, mobile. He get through holes. He's just awesome running back. He after the game, the Mexico game, he came up to me. He was like, "Yeah, I love the way you run." And like I feel like we just connected after the game, even though it was just a couple words, but I feel like we really connected after the game.
Question for all four of you guys. If you were to compare yourself to any NFL running back or emulate your game after, who do you compare yourself to?
Alvin Kamara.
Okay.
I think Alvin Kamara.
Why is that?
Just the way he runs, his run style, the way he catches the ball. I see myself when I watch Alvin Kamara play. I watch Alvin Kamara in certain drills. I can see myself in him in his play style. So.
I don't see myself as, of course, no current running back. I mean, you could say Christian McCaffrey, but I'm still looking at the whole aspect of it, and I'm not his size. But who I auto is Barry Sanders. That's who I've been autoing since I was 6, 7 years old, and I never stop autoing him, and that's who I want to be like. So I don't think nobody fits me yet, but like that's who I want to be. So
Gibbs from the Lions, you know, he's steady, fast. You know, that's just how my game is. You know, I've been watching a lot of him, how he was balling in the playoffs and stuff. You know, as a player, like I idolize, and you know, you put my game to compare it to be like his.
I'll say I'm older now, so Jerome Ford, he's played running back for the Browns. And I feel like we have the same body build, around the same weight. We run just alike. And I said we catch just alike too, so I'll say Jerome Ford.
And I've asked, again, for all four of you guys, I've asked all the players this during spring ball. What are your guys' thoughts on EA Sports bringing back video games and having the opportunity to play as yourself in a game?
That's awesome. When we was younger, we always used to play with Tim Tebow. Like we always play against the mascots in college, and it's just exciting.
It's
just to
a
play
blessing,
yourself on the game.
yeah. It's a blessing. It's a big blessing. Like he said, as a kid, you dream that. That's a dream playing with yourself. So now, like, we can do that. It's just like, man, and, you know, and like I said, not everybody can make it to NFL. So this is big to us because you never know what's our next journey. So this is very big to us.
Yeah. Like I said, like Speedy said, I feel like it's a blessing being able to, I'm going to load up the sticks, load up my game, and I'm going to see me. Like, that's something different. That's something I've never, like, I don't have to create my own player. It's like, it's already there. EA Sports already did it for me. So I feel like I just can't wait. I want to see how the game's going to turn out, how much different it's going to be from the last NCAA football game. You know, you mentioned playing with the mascots. I wonder what they're going to do, if they're going to do something like that for this one. I just can't wait. I can't wait for the game.
I think it was NCAA 14 when I started playing. You know, D'Anthony Thomas. I used to always spam him and stuff like that because he was fast. Now since, you know, I don't know how they're gonna do their ratings, but you know, if they give me like my actual rating and my speed, I'm gonna spam myself. You know, just gonna use myself. Growing up playing the game, that's, you know, you always want to create a player. You know, you would dream of opportunities like this, and now that, you know, the game, they show us support and putting us back. We get the opportunity to be back in the game because, you know, we always dream of being Madden, and us getting this opportunity so fast is, you know, such a blessing. And you know, everybody else, you know, nobody else is going to use, you know, anybody else but themselves. So you know, that's just how it is. But yeah.
Appreciate you.
Thank you, guys. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.